Coffee, KOFY, Stereo TV 20, San Francisco.
The events you're about to see and hear are true. Real cops, real cases, real criminals. Stories told by the cops who lived them and will remember them the rest of their lives. Talk Cops.
Many Asian Americans fall victims to Asian gangs, and most non-Asians can't understand why. But the reason is simple. Most Asian immigrants suffered greatly at the hands of their former governments. They don't trust authority figures, especially the police. The gangs know this and use it to their advantage. When I joined the San Francisco Police Department, I regretted I had waited so long because I loved the work and realized how important it was to both me and the community.
3 Adam 61.
3 Adam 61.
3 Adam 61, are you still 10-7M?
10-4 Central, just about to dig in.
Robbery assault needs a translator, SF General, emergency ward.
10-4.
Running code 361, the inspector in charge isn't sure the victim will last.
Officer Wong? I'm Inspector Nutting with robbery. Thanks for coming down.
What do you got?
We've got a Chinese woman. She's been pistol whipped in her own home. She keeps drifting in and out. The doctors aren't sure how much longer she's going to be able to talk to us. Or talk to you.
Sure, she speaks Cantonese or Mandarin.
You're asking the wrong guy. She's in here.
What happened to her?
Well, some neighbors found her this morning. Her house had been ransacked, completely torn apart. As of right now, that's all we got.
Papa, 你懂不懂英文？
Nurse Edwards.
識唔識聽廣東話？你知唔知道邊個做呢啲咁嘅嘢？你認唔認得佢哋個樣？可唔可以講俾我聽有幾多個人？你唔使驚，我哋好想幫你捉到呢啲壞人。呢度唔係中國，喺呢個國家，我哋啲老華僑應該舒服啲喺屋企。3個人 ，Those 3 of them， 佢哋係咪唐人嚟㗎？
佢 Vietnam， 好3個男仔，我識佢嘅面。
They're Vietnamese, young men. She doesn't remember their faces.
She's got to remember something.
She was so scared her eyes closed.
I was called in on about 10 of these residential robberies. The MO was always the same. An Asian victim assaulted in his or her home by a young Vietnamese gang. We suspected one particular gang, but could never prove anything. I just did what I could and hoped that soon I'd run across one of them myself. On January the 6th, 1986, Wen Da-yi closes 2 gift stores.
Hey, taxi!
His wife, Gloria, flagged a cab, and they and their 2 children, Andrew and Clara, headed home for the evening. It was a nightly routine. What the Yi family didn't know was that a Vietnamese gang had been stalking them for several days. They had almost been attacked the night before, but the cab driver had known them and dropped them off right at their door. The driver this night dropped them a few doors from the house.
table, okay? No television until after dinner. Okay, let's get in. Everything's fine? Yeah. Last time the teacher said you always laughing.
The Yi family didn't know they were being stalked until it was too late.
Robbery! Don't make a sound.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Please don't hurt us.
Shut up, don't make a sound, all right? We only want your money. Move it.
The gang was led by Jimmy Tran, a Vietnamese refugee with a history of violent crimes. His partners were Mitchell Nguyen and Brian Dong.
Quiet, honey. Quiet.
It's all right, kid. If your mom and dad do as they're told, no one will get hurt.
Please, take what you want.
Oh, that's exactly what we have in mind. Where's your money and jewelry?
Our money's in our wallet. My wife's jewelry box is in the bedroom. Take it all. Just don't hurt the children. Give me that purse.
No!
Now! Take out the watches and your jewelry and give it to him. Quickly! What's the rest of the money?
That's all there is.
Don't give me that. I've seen your stores. There must be more.
No.
Where's the safe?
There's no safe.
Shut up! I wasn't talking to you.
It's okay.
Now you.
It's okay.
Tell me where the safe is.
She's telling the truth. We don't have one.
This is all I could find. I know you got more. Now tell me where the hell is it?
That's all there is.
You're lying!
I'm telling you the truth.
No.
Go!
Top Cops is brought to you in part by Always, the only maxi with a unique dry weave top.
Coffee. KOFY, San Francisco. Brain wants...
Call the Auto Credit Approval Hotline, 1-800-471-1106.
Thanks a lot.
No, please stop it, please. You're going to kill him.
I'm giving you one last warning. Now tell me where's the rest of the money?
No!
Spread them up! Tie them up!
No!
The gang already had a great deal of money and jewelry, but they wanted more. The family was taken to separate rooms with their hands and mouths were taped. Having got nowhere with Wen, the gang then went to work on Gloria.
Where is the rest of the money?
There isn't anymore. I swear.
Look, we're not fooling around here. You'll have to come across for us, honey, one way or another.
Oh, please. No. Please. Please don't.
If you don't cooperate, we'll kill your family. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Money at the stores.
Can you unlock them? Turn off the alarms? Well, let's go. Come on, get dressed. Let's keep going. Come on.
That night, as the Yi family were undergoing their brutal ordeal, I was on patrol in the Central District, which includes the Tenderloin, Chinatown, Fishman's Wharf, and the Broadway Strip.
3 Adam 61.
3 Adam 61.
Part of a burglary, Powell and Pacific. Store owner will be waiting out front.
Powell and Pacific, 10-4.
Sit down there. In the tub. Oh, listen, honey. If anything goes wrong, if my friends aren't back in 1 hour, he's dead. And so are your kids.
Are we clear? Oh, listen. Call me when you're done. If there's any sort of trouble, I'll take care of them and meet you downtown.
Nguyen looted the first store and called Tran to tell him everything was okay. Dong robbed the second, stuffing cash and jewelry into Nguyen's briefcase.
Yeah.
We just finished the second store.
Any trouble?
Nah, she turned off the alarm. Open the safe.
Okay. Get back here. Make sure you're not followed. Call me again in about 15 minutes, all right?
Okay.
Lucky man, Mr. Yi. Wife has done what she was told. Get back with your sister.
It was now about midnight. Dong and Nguyen stopped the car at another phone booth and told Tran they were just 15 minutes from the house. I had just finished writing up the burger report I'd been called on and was heading back on patrol. When I first saw the Datsun, I didn't think much of it. People forget to turn their lights on all the time. But when the driver didn't respond to my flickering my high beams at him, I started to wonder if he was drunk. Because his lights were out, I didn't need probable cause to stop him. I always run the plate number through the computer to see if they have any warrants. The car came back clean, but as strange as it seems, the registered owner was a friend who had been in my class at the academy. The car had 86 tags, but according to the computer, it hadn't been legally registered since 1984. And the occupants of the car sure didn't look like my academy classmate who's black. I signaled for him to stop, but all I planned to do if he was sober was to cite him for falsifying his tags.
3 Adam 61, traffic stop Broadway and Powell.
3 Adam 61.
What the hell's he stopping us for?
I don't know, man. You watch him.
Remember, if we get in any trouble, your family's dead.
Xena, Saturday at 10 on WB20 Coffee.
With an old score to settle.
Sears card or other credit card ready and call 1-800-245-6622. That's 1-800-245-6622. Or send your check or money order for only $24.99 plus shipping and handling to the address on your screen. Call right now.
Claridge's Limited, or 880 to the Auto Mall Parkway in the Fremont Auto Mall.
What are you stopping me for, man? I didn't do anything wrong.
Can I see your driver's license, registration, and proof of insurance, please?
I don't have any.
Pardon me? You don't have any, or you don't have any with you?
I only have California ID, but it's not on me. Look, I just bought the car. I was gonna do all the other stuff tomorrow.
Can you turn around, put your hands on the trunk, please?
I ran Nguyen's name, address, and date of birth through the computer and confirmed his California ID. I then wrote citations for false tabs, no lights, no license, no proof of insurance, and no seat belts.
Anybody else in the car got a license?
No.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to have it towed.
Great.
You stay right where you are, sir.
Is there a problem, officer?
Can you step out of the car, please? I'm getting it towed.
As I stepped away from the car, I saw the passenger pull a gun from his waistband and put it under the front seat.
3 Adam 61. I need a 1025 221 subject.
3 Adam 61.
You stand over there, sir.
I'm sure they thought I was raiding for a tow truck, but I was calling 1025 for backup and advising them I had a 221, a suspect with a gun. The woman looked real scared, but I wasn't sure if she was afraid of me or them. I positioned myself between them and the gun. I didn't want to confront anyone until my backup arrived.
Can we take our things with us before you tow it?
Things? What things?
Oh, we just got some stuff in the trunk.
You stay right where you are, sir.
After seeing that gun, I wasn't about to let them near the trunk until I checked it first.
We've got to get someone's attention. Find something to throw out the window.
Turn around, put your hands on the car. Right now! Sprint! Come on!
Hey! What the hell did you do that for? She didn't do nothing on your lawn. You're crazy, you know that?
There's a gun in the front seat.
I'm gonna call the cops. You hear me? I'm calling them right now.
What's going on?
My husband and children. There's another man in the house to hold them hostage. You better go.
I radioed what had happened to my sergeant and lieutenant, who dispatched a SWAT team to the house. I headed over with Gloria, trying to comfort her on the way. But we both knew the third suspect would have realized something had gone wrong. I was frightened for her family.
I'll be back!
We found Tran's gun and some of the jewelry in the backyard. A short time later, his two friends gave him up. He was arrested and more than 60 charges were laid against him and his accomplices. I checked with my friend from the academy and found out he sold the car to someone else who resold it to these guys. Even though this is all part of my job, I felt something special about this arrest. This gang had been terrorizing my community for a long time, and until that night, I just did what I could and hoped they never attacked somebody I knew. Now, they never will.
Top Cops will be right back with the aftermath of this story. If you want home-baked brown...
Dry weave top sheet, always.
Without warning.
I've been shot, and I have one down.
A hero under fire.
It happened so fast, I wondered, how did I get here?
The true story on the next Top Cops.
Modern-day people, healthy people.
Eureka.
Blistec to enhance their natural pigment. Blistec Lip Tone. A touch of color, total care.
Invent your idea and submit it to companies. Call 1-800-288-IDEA for free information.
Jimmy Tran, Mitchell Nguyen, and Brian Dong were convicted of kidnapping, assault, robbery, and burglary, as well as 10 other residential robberies and burglaries. Members of a gang that had been responsible for a great deal of criminal activity in San Francisco. They were all sentenced to life in prison. Officer Hoyt Wong was hailed as a hero by San Francisco's Chinatown community. He received a departmental citation and continues to serve with the San Francisco Police Department.
We begin along the North. Rescue 911. These true stories of fading hope and undying dreams.
The anger didn't really start until